Hi friends, I'm back. And today I have to share with you actually the book that won the Caldecott Medal for this year, or the book that won the award for the best illustrations. Is called We Are Water Protectors. And it's a picture book written by Carol Lindstrom and illustrated by Michaela Goad. And in the back it shares here that Carol Lindstrom is tribally enrolled. Do you know what that means? It means she's a Native American with the Turtle Mountain Band of Ojibwe. She was born and raised in Nebraska and currently makes her home in Maryland. A fierce water protector herself, she writes about the connection between her culture and the land. The illustrator is also Native American, and she is from the Tlingit and Haida Indian tribes of Alaska. She grew up in the rainforests and on the beaches in Juneau, Alaska, where she lives today. So, pretty cool book. It was written in 2020, so in January of 2021, it won an award for its illustrations, and the title is We Are Water Protectors. So now do you see kind of what the oil, the water, the turtle had on my mind? All right, let's give a listen, see what you think of it. We are water protectors. Water is the first medicine, Nokomis told me. Maybe Nokomis is like a grandma. I don't know the answer to that. Water is the first medicine. Is it important that we drink water? Of course it is. We come from water. It nourished us inside our mom, as it nourished us here on Mother Earth. Water is sacred, she says. What beautiful, colorful illustrations. We stand with our songs and our drums. We are still here. The river's rhythm runs through my veins, runs through my people's veins. So maybe if you grew up near the river with your family, you would feel differently about it. Maybe if you grew up in the forest, you would feel differently about the forest. My people talk of a black snake that will destroy the land. Think about that a minute. A black snake that will destroy the land. Do you think it's a real snake, or do you think it's something else? The treasure chest was your clue this morning. Spoil the water, poison plants and animals, wreck everything in its path. Do you know what that is at the bottom of the water? So in the western part of the United States, there's a lot of controversy about oil, not this kind of oil, and water. And some people believe that you can safely put pipes underwater and move oil that way. Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing? When my people first spoke of the black snake, they foretold that it would not come for many, many years. The water was clean. We were respectful of the animals and the water. That's what she's saying there. Now the black snake is here. Its venom burns the land, courses through the water, making it unfit to drink. So it's not a real snake. It's a fear that those oil pipes that are under the water aren't safe. So when the author says that she's a water protector, it's important to her, and she's concerned about what the oil can do. Take courage. I must keep the black snake away from my village's water. I must rally my people together. So this character thinks that it's so important that she wants everybody to know about it. And around Earth Day, we see a lot of that. Should be all the year around, but sometimes we take more notice or are made aware of it more around this time of year and Earth Day. To stand for the water, to stand for the land, to stand as one against the black snake. We stand with our songs and our drums. We are still here. Is she letting it go? It will not be easy. Sometimes when you think something is so important that you want to stand up for it, it's not going to be easy. Sometimes doing the right thing is really hard. We fight for those who cannot fight for themselves, the winged ones, the crawling ones. So she is standing up for the environment, the butterflies, the birds that can't say, don't do that. We might get hurt if we drink that water. The four-legged, the two-legged, the plants, trees, rivers, lakes. See, friends, if the water isn't any good to drink, then what happens to the animals that drink that water? It's a little bit like the Rachel Carson book we read. Remember where she took the microscopes and she looked inside at all the little creatures and animals and specimens from the ocean? Because a long time ago, people thought by getting rid of the bugs and they sprayed all that stuff on it, remember from the pages of that, but it affected all of the animals. The earth, we're all related. What a beautiful picture. Tears like waterfalls stream down, tracks down my face, tracks down my people's faces. Are they feeling bad about the damage to the environment? Yeah, that's what that's saying. And you know, when a book wins a Caldecott Award for its illustrations, the words are important, but they really look at the illustrations of the book. And if the illustrations can tell the story too, which this one really does, you could look at the pictures and probably figure out kind of what's going on. And that's important when they decide who wins one of those awards. Water is alive. Water remembers our ancestors who came before us. Water has its own spirit, Nicomas told me. We stand with our songs and our drums. We are still here. Are they letting it go? No. We are the stewards of the earth. Our spirits have not been broken. It's our job to take care of the environment. They are not going to give up. There's that turtle. We are water protectors. We stand. The black snake is in for the fight of its life. They're not going to give up. They want the water to be good. And at the end, there's a little bit information about the culture of the Native Americans and the author. I'm not really sure I'm saying this right. The name of the tribe in Ojibwe culture, women are the protectors of the water and men are protectors of the fire. Perhaps it is for that reason I felt to speak for the water through this story. Humans have been mistreating Mother Earth for a long time, and indigenous peoples have long acted as stewards of the planets. So that means that they're standing up for our environment. And there's a lot written here about standing up for something you believe in. And it gives some other books. The illustrator says, water is life. I was raised on the beaches and rainforests of Southeast Alaska. I was taught that life is tied to water, whether it's the ebb and flow of the ocean or the rainfall that nourishes the forests. And in the back it says, Will you take this water protector pledge? I will do my best to honor Mother Earth and all of its living things, including the water and land. I will always remember to treat the earth as I would like to be treated. I will treat the winged ones, the crawling ones, the four-legged, the two-legged, the plants, trees, rivers, lakes, the earth with kindness and respect. I pledge to make this world a better place by being a steward of the earth and protector of the water. Will you be a protector of the earth? I also included a video, I think it's from National Geographic, that if you move on to the next slide, you can see about the trash in our oceans. And it's kind of told from a child's perspective. So you can move on to the next slide if you'd like. I hope the rest of your week and your weekend is super awesome and fantastic, just like you. See ya. Bye for now.